External carotid artery. It is one of the branches of the common carotid artery. The external carotid artery consists of the following branches: superior thyroid artery, lingual artery, facial artery, ascending pharyngeal artery, occipital artery, posterior auricular artery, superficial temporal artery, maxillary artery. Here you can see the superior thyroid artery, which is present at the bottommost part of the diaphragm. Above it, the lingual artery is present. Above this, that is the facial artery present, and above it is the maxillary artery. The superficial temporal artery is the terminal branch of the external carotid artery. On the left hand side, you can observe the ascending pharyngeal artery, occipital artery, and the posterior auricular artery. Superior thyroid artery. The superior thyroid artery is parallel to the recurrent pharyngeal nerve. The superior thyroid artery is present below the superior belly of homohyoid in the sternohyoid and the cricothyroid muscles. These are the branches of the superior thyroid artery. The superior thyroid artery extends below the hyoid bone. The origin of the superior thyroid artery is below the greater corn of the hyoid bone. The superior thyroid artery has the following branches. They include the infrahyoid branch, superior laryngeal branch, cricothyroid branch, anterior thyroid branch, and posterior thyroid branch. Infrahyoid branch, it runs below the hyoid bone. Superior laryngeal branch, it pierces the thyrohyoid membrane and enters the larynx. Cricothyroid branch, it pierces the cricothyroid membrane and innervates the cricothyroid muscle. And the two other branches of the superior thyroid artery include the anterior thyroid branch and posterior thyroid branch. Sometimes a lateral branch may be present. The anterior thyroid branch supplies a bed to the anterior lobe of the thyroid gland. The posterior thyroid branch supplies the blood to the posterior side of the thyroid gland. The lateral branch supplies the blood to the isthmus. Lingual artery. The lingual artery is present above the hyoid bone. It is divided into three parts by the hypoglossal muscle. The first part is present beside the middle constrictor muscle. You may see it here. the middle constrictor muscle. The second part extends horizontally into the hypoglossal muscle. The third part extends from the anterior border of the hypoglossal muscle. You may see it. The first part forms a loop over the greater corn of the hyoid bone. The second part is horizontal and the third part extends upwards. The branches of the lingual artery include the suprahyoid branch. This branch anastomoses with the inferior hyoid branch of the superior thyroid artery. You may see it here, the inferior hyoid branch of the superior thyroid artery. The dorsolingual artery supplies the hypoglossal muscle and the posterior palatine convex. The sublingual artery supplies the sublingual salivary gland and the genoglossus and the genohyoid muscles. The deep lingual artery supplies the mucosa of the tongue.